I don't mean who Abrante Sabato. Sabato of all people. Sabato, who is even having a serious allegation with Mama Pat. That is, he is having an allegation with Mama Pat. Onumpo. As somebody buy no, who feel it bad. Was starting videos. Now what? My men are choosing Kade. Well, my men are purged them what did that. Oh, no, yes, sir. When I would a shame when you woo. They say about better media, no so. A better media, no so. Obia no question some of the Obia what throw a throw. And this tells me, say, Uso na way, no, I have thrown Kwana within the so. Yeah, when I go to say, Montagano. Omo bia when you say, O program na way, no, on kind of crap, our program so. And he said, oh, obia, we media personnel, what TV so, a blogging news, news that has happened, a babe, church room. And as someone want to me and find the main source or where the thing is coming from. And to me and shame and your checks and who say before you come out with to do a video of it. Say your minimum say ka program no so den ka wotena so a nanka obe ka story bia na you ko video ni ba and this video na way and this video no na away Menaguchi ya metua utapa Menaguchi I am saying this nyako me de yawo na ekasa na yawo ebe sheshewo you will pay for this Muna you pay for this. You will seriously pay for what you did. You're not being fair to Ghanaians. You're not being fair to Mama Pat in the map. You're not being fair. What do what time and ya and the Kasaye? Munaguti shame. Sano be a traba. Bella. Munaguti shame. Hashtag Munaguti shame. Hashtag Munaguti shame. Obiantro. Hashtag Munaguti shame. Any Uriokra was right. Was right. When you have to papa be calm. What to you was right. What to national TV?
From the outset, I was saying, I got that division in three. The audition is really spiritual things, no, you're fun couples. But you see, Mama, Master making and fun with before Mama Pat.
Munaguchi.
Mama Pat. Mama Pat. You know 100% say what but we fear several times at the secret of
Munti. Unti.
For Munaguchi, you know 100% say what but we fear several times at the secret of what but we fear the disc of talk at Yeti. I don't want to say your comfort, and your common tuma, and your common sika, and I'll bet you could hear. Send a common your chrono, and your chrono sika, and I'll bet you could hear. To me, a jump, woman, anyone put a phone will go see your phone, and it will see you. I will be better than would see you to say. Maybe a crown for but I may just show any someone. Someone I would dim so, and I won't be high. The day I will buy the new seven months come behind and I was.
Afi wate. Mr. Munaguchi, hey, hashtag Munaguchi shame. One until now, Bama part of video na me bono. Tie. Munaguchi me say, so what's the my Jima party in some can hide there, Brabebo Dria. Munaguchi, also me prove you back to back. Me prove you Munaguchi shame. Also me prove you back to back. tie
say what but we fear several times I bet this guy for talk yet what but we fear but this guy for talk yet I know when you say you come for and you come juma and you come sika and I bet you could hear sana come near chrono and you chrono sika and I bet you could hear to me eja wo
Utumi ja ompenafo ho ebeje kromfo nipa na so ye kromfo no utumi ba beje ne sika e de current dan ana wuwi a obegu side pa na ase. What a sinful word. What a sinful word. Menti me say o maniska current dan to the momenti Munaguchi voice na mebo chire muno. Munaguchi voice na mebo chire muno. Munaguchi ya ena wenya onye TV atnanti wose yenya na mani nguma mapata ne mu ase. Munaguchi ena ene wenya social media platform ewo onye TV ntino. Munaguchi say yenya no e mani nguma mapata ne mu ase. Why? Because ma pata sema banti wo dina so e de gunani mu ase. Munaguchi wonu ma sem ne yebo no. Akwaya wo fa so a obebu nkotode e pa mama pata chow. E ka se ofie wura krampo de ne ka. Ofie wura mbo o de ne ka. Enti opana chow. Wo ma osika. Calculate 10 times. So be kind 180 million at the moment. And then boys kaketwa. Also the apartment move. And the apartment now do not to mean tiaka. And I go high die the mawo. And then Munaguchi esi wo be kuma mapata ni mwase. All because ya chima mapata tu ya dina konsa wom and to wo be catch the Ghana force. Munaguchi catch the Ghana force mama part to call insa wom no. Mama part ani will be kunto power home to tunise. Oh Munaguchi it is a kabu bia very mama part na mo na so over bia na. And to obia so be kuma part ani mwase. Entina Munaguchi entina won so sa na wote. Unti Munaguchi no mwase. Abra wo paba mapata cho say Me say, mena go to the fan say, and the man part on you and be cassa me bois, and to me bois for cushion snap bebo diasa me bois. Tea. Or the cap. Tea.
Sadi ba we nyina tibi betina social media so no mo de adefo animu yefo
when you say
ya foya ma de say ya ba be kan ya ni atu krasi fo ma we nyina so de o mo titi social media so umu o mo asem ma bi akopra ma bi e wo bi a beggar with that old arrears did that 2-bedroom place
someone Munaguti voice am better. Munti.
Munaguti de bai. The better 2-bedroom place. It's 1,200.
And tell Mama Pat, Obusa Munaguti say, it's Munaguti, Kassain and a what dear. And to a bunko to go swan. What do you think? A Kassain out there. Me say, Reverend Mama Pat, why Papa Yanu? Was that say, why ya doyanu? Why ya doyana che? And you might see Munaguti say, and then why say rig, and then why you say, and to Munaguti or your Munaguti. Munti, on no patcha, what the Munti?
2 years, 18,200, 182 million. And when he respond to Munaguti divine. The better 2-bedroom place. It's 1,200. 1,200 a month. So say a year 14,000 something. But me not my name in the car.
And a year no or the car 14,000. Never what the mamma car that be. Hey, a good tabagnon. Any pie fucking any pa. Any papillon to sa boaco. Only the DVR, not than what to treat from. And then Muna also be going apart and you say. But we are say, a boa punching, or say will be paint. Our day in down. No one him say, what didn't read the to cheap painting, or not read the to took a painting on. Muna, I will expose you. I will use this voice I will take to expose you bitterly. Because some men will say, Nipa, you fucking. But the better man party there, you. Oh, and will receive you. Through bigger quiz. And will Tamosika. So, Munaguchi. Also, what Diana, I am saying, or your voice in money to you, and or your voice in mouth, Munaguchi. Now, also was a canna what dear I say, and I'm Munaguchi, I can't say.
2 million. And when he respond to Munaguchi divine. The better
also, oh yes, Cano. I know about the cat. Me pacho, hey, Munaguchi, yes, Cano. Ma, me pacho, tea.
2-bedroom place. It's 1,200. 1,200 a month. So say a year 14,000 something. But me not my name in the car old arrears did that.
I'm fancy here. I'm fancy here. I mean, keep your evidences with what? I mean, keep your evidences with. My fault. Oh, serious. My fault. Hey, any part and to say. One happy.
Minia,
Danny.
Minia, be able to call here.
Anywhere. Walk forward.
Uncle Pada, Minia. Nah.
Danny, I know.
Phobia and coming who say. Nana may count live say. Ubi a what to be a name what did that. She'll be to say Manasi.
Manasi cried the whole plane ticket in here. Messi. Remember Manasi? Manasi is another chapter for me.
Messi Obi to say Manasi. Obi to say Manasi. Timinya gas. ebe so life edidi mama part atem manasi unam so to mu yenye ehu o unam so to manasi kwa de ya na sometimes me con life as na wo kasa me bisa me wasn't eni papa e say eni party say eni pa etie say eni party asema ba
eni pa e
hwede wo ye manasi
Adimeso. Femuna kuti asema obe to mo fa so. Femuna kuti asema obe gina social media. Asema atumi bo man. Asema emofore wo fie tia. Omo da yem tihia kura atumi afu.
Ose mama part sika no krono sika. Sam na ehia sika no because ye kwa pi. Nti ehia sika no. Sika no den times asema we enye no. Beji kwa rented dino. And they a cassia de to why you bet me the peer cana ye didn't go for navy. And don't first says canamra. On first says canamra.
But what say Sika victim be Abacosiano and what if I say canamra? Me say,
we need that money.
If you want me to stop mentioning your name, bring that money, period.
Yes, says Cano. Because I tell for Sir Chronosika, your budget con hand dying the year 18,000. That was then, and that could be more 18,000. So any panel so
and then put a get to one. Many abema. And then GA to wait. And to see a bit of 18,000. What is
this Kakatoa? Officers canamra. So officers canam manage to could be a bomb part dim bonia. Yanko Ponkasan in Indy.
My person would say any time obey Nadine say she will talk against her part. I will come for her. Me say me the fact say ya bomb by ya come to the whole day. And then any bed ya drink. Ya bomb by is never day.
Let me come live say. Mister
I'm sure my baby is here. And now some get to it. Oh, I think so. I'll be a friend of him. I'll be a friend of 70. Okay. Oh, gyemeso. I know phone here do.
So the mama dia said ya wo kandani. It is enough. So be ko be fight obi so. No, you were ni kura because
you were
Kagu pipra wabe di matemu ana. We di mi bia na ka kire mi was my any day.
attention. You that time when I obenyano. Me say fa bomb pa mama me say be ma me no bia api judge obema ne fa so obekan no awurade nyankopon ka san hye na nimunyam na onfa ne santo judge na koma so ene ne yehwehwe enye ntokwa enye gididi dabi wo kono huhuma famu ne hunama famu no enye easy
you. God bless you. And to me, Munaguchi, Mementao, Metanwanu wasem. Because as some of the candidate Ghana for no, to say prison service. and some prison service, they have come out to disclaim what you said. Said they have no idea.
Bro,
Of what happened.
Sunday night about church. This sorry early in the morning and call for frame. Oh my man, you bonnet to twin senana.
Wow, look at.
Let me say, one year Buddha was any a me cake crowds or only a friend is saying, Yawoda, if feeding yana only someone. But wait, Matanasi, a planet, a dibia babontes, Yameka, name your funny to go for. Adam, I'm not true.
A criminal pedia, and you better one more trend the bar. You better one more trend the bar. Because my mom said, you don't have content. It is very bad. Mama, it is very bad. There we see, me started live 1 hour ni my bread inti many million kasabia Danny, me patomon follow Danny. Danny ma update whatever is going on. Danny kai busiano ho. Famimu, Daniel kabusiano ho. Yes. And you know, some katia Danny and obeba life. Money Danny ninkomo. Nyame ademo chana. Me the update from Ensawembeba. Nama mumunu. And I'm on Tobia air coso. And him say a radia domwa. Cause Bible's never in ched the bit. Obey Chamu in a good says. And he did say, Erin did the bit. Emma, me obesaba be cancer in a small time. God bless you, Madam Evelyn. Because she order Madam Evelyn Ofori. What did na kuma? Edi dear mamma na busia for omunim pefe say Madam Evelyn Ofori or double apart would dinati or send a bread or the pedal or the shady videos. That's how because asem we ya and to Madam Evelyn and Madam Selena Motifia. I didn't pay no one bedini na sembe na nkofo be ka kire wo mo ohoni be hunu nkofo ma be sere no Madam Selena me boa Madam Evelyn dia me kan me boa Madam Evelyn ka kire me se nkofo amfra wan kan kire wo se na wo ma me ne yesi abonya tutu ni se no ya amfra wan ka bia nkire wa na
Enra obi bisa me say nipa na abono ntade na me ba ha life a be defend no na me se masa when I was say abono no evidence when I was say abono o se say ne de say ayifo ayi onuafo nyina eka na me look at all this onuafo nyina eka nti say ya fro o se ase bra be yi wa no a obeka so onuafo ne kan
and so onuafo de kan ya me de me tifri mo na guchi ano because video na me hear no na onualo go na ho na mo na guchi na wote onua TV na woka wote onua TV studio and I can so mo na guchi me say sika gare no a o kan ho asem no
ODB
sika gare sika bre
ODB
what you say
that time no I know the boy no money to me rented that na mu
sorry for chame me ntumi mpeke sorry for chame pa me ntumi mpeke o ka se me mfro ba sorry for chame ntumi mpeke
that time no nka yetu no that time nka yetu no every them and that time
apart from
yes
the rent house no was sending if you ka oh
Sikagali no na original TV station a work no a rent pay abuaw da apart the name what so for only me say enipa yan kasa necessary no me my ho
oh sure
enipa necessary no me audience asema me kan do di akire ebedi ho dance enipa necessary no me my ho what you say obi a watwaduane ma wadi obi a nam ne so anya ba bi du tiato na me obi a me say mona guchi kwade ono kwade na de so bi bese na manasina na asem me mobo chen obi a that particular guy no
Manasi me pese ya me adom ochena I will join with you e be di Manasi ho nkom I ne me pese I ne blogger bi e wo fa bia one tag Managuchi Me manasi woni value kura mame. Me manasi.
ono kwa ni mu ha.
Manasi is a blackmailer.
Ono ne ho nsam egu ho na.
Manasi me manasi mba. Dabi o start kakono. Ama me huni say manasi oni adwen sachara.
Dabi.
Me I don't want to talk about manasi kura. Me manasi I don't want to talk about her. I don't want to talk about him. Wait, me person me Munaguchi. Enipa bi wo ho no ma ho. Yeah, common the mentor the main can say. Onipa bi wo ho no ma. Wonam. Na a sign bi aton. Or how bi aton. Anya physical is obi ko assault obi no. Obi ani wa obi mo time say okosia no na akọ no. Onipa bi wo ho no ma no wo hia ne kwanhia bi. Na wo so Ewurade nti so dome and wo sum ya to how we mu da bi na ye die bi a oye di tia obi papa yo bi a oye di tia obi bone bi a oye di tia obi anu na di wachi muna guji di wachi etalo se guru so obi atumi ati ne bottom sika rented dan dia ba wo so gu nipa ne so so ma bone audio no ma wo so gu nipa so ma bone ni audio a o dasie Ewurade audio on say we say how much is 180 cedis? 108
Ode says can on family. We bro, we nyaka se bia se na wanyeska. Ana wanyeska. Ode on fa says can bra. Why? Ode your more interest man on family because the time you mama part did this kind of man on ya kase ye the years na kra ba. On to me, today, you're the man and I won't find them, bra.
Mira who? Hey, Minim said, any part can be this wicked. Hey. All right. I'm on for I have a pass and pick you woman. May open some pick you up. No, Ocho, please pick me. Ocho, please pick me now. Kai say only road is ma because me come me die no o person be shem o person be save video no me o person be save video no me na pick me you pick you request with gifts I mean data me to anya na to ma me o so for trip me boa o so for trip me boa chama me data obi to ma me
David
o so for trip me pon
gyemeso kakra me all right I feel for kakra me kan say mama ye nyina no yenim say enipa egu life na se no onye obi an do mama party onye obi an wishing good but ni nyina ye what I say because onye nipa nyina na bedo onye nipa nyina na beji
hey sweetie Fatu, I say I'll give you money. Oh, and you shutubra.
What I say, you be an about you too. Kakra me can say, Oko to say, you be my men at Temo life be a say. Me pacho, and any pana and coco. That time when I'll be Yakoso ni pana sono. Me pacho.
God bless.
Coco again. Oh, bomb pie, no akaima, men say, Raddy, maybe a mammy will be ano. On funny, no humo bronton or so. And no pen meeting yaka. But so what you do media and so not in free if fear her in free fear her and you be an abejedi. Yeah, I same way. What you do media and say from my part home. No in free fear her saying and you be an abejedi. And non American because your uncle be more or mono or more say. The friend is saying, I'm going to fast some money do or not on my for you or not that.
No, last word be America, and Obia would say, no, last word be America after.
What I say, a trend because you won't see a tone why you better. The first see a tone why better was someone there. As someone you bubumwa near the Bias shame near the Abba. What I say, into you be an yes, Remo, or bet 2 media and so I'm obeyed. Me say free fear in free camp anymore. If I talk. Men GBB now your fans, your followers, mama part for more bridge. And they say you keep for I'm no more life. Ubia say Danny, ya bon pay mama part. US for Ubia say bon pay man. O de ya obey and say, Kaima menekeke, ewo mpayim. What is a kaine keke, Nina Copo and Shroud. And I mean, no me no GDS mameno or beba. And open a waiting yaka.
Alright, shall. Na erado anya okese. Queen. Me bacho anya se bia asama bay ana me ba be so life ababe kontokwa. Nemum me ma empanimfo bi ti say prisons the friend say Mr. Ibrahim ya ono na woye obeye video ese omo conduct checks crime check for ese omo conduct omo checks ehunu say ye maame sa time no na oni ho na this video a video bi am be ye na wo nso mpan nim guase omo mpese omo duma omo di ne Ghana ha edimu ya Ghana ne wiase nyina agi omo tum no omo mpese enim guase ebe ka wo mo se omo ne prisons for ewo anyonkofa bi na obi abeka asem a egu omo anim asinti odi tumi eba abonten conduct proper check ehun say bibisa anyede ensi wo honom na maame nimpo na onya meduye the toso mienu na who say Ghana prison service omo yi omo nipa baako I think he can be the PRO oba be kasa a clarify say sansem na e course no e ya tro na omo ni mebi omo nya wo mo kra eyi edi free be gidi say e security e wo media ni so enti oye mama part dofo oye mama part e chiri ni ya e go life iso mpo ye tim enye wo bia na odo no Bible kra say se nipa nyina do wadue Tracy ene ma hu
Gyemeso, good evening.
good evening pacho me ba mama ende ma asem mo misino enye wo bia na ene de wo tie me kra mpo no wo odo bi e de mama part saa so enye wo bia so na etan no na mum sade be ya Awurade nim nya be da nti so ye ma part dofo a engoje be bi di na tem because mpanin say abo akoko so satra kroma sen krompa enye ne fe eno nti ohun say ye di na tem a afi na trace show ne ho si ye di na tem a anako kokoto ba bi na ye sopa na mesrewo kokotia wakoma bete twam na fa wakoma pa no fa di na chi sabri na fa empire bo fa tai na chi se bebe bia wo bia Awurade won ka ne ho Awurade won sene den Awurade won nya ne kese na omfa ne meka yensa asomdwim yenim se yempai bonti anya ade a ekọ obete wo ho e wo Yesu din oba pampa cho mitie Queen
Good evening, Pacho.
good evening
We there, that's me. Once a month, by some back on a person to boost house or that one bit mamma busawa because I have a pa.
all right
You Pacho. You better to what is it? I got their brother no. Or but to the
pacho me tell kasa di you
they say, about set.
all right when to men nyina so ana obi da yire fi so ana okay flamingo anti meka aja kire obi a oyema part dofo oyema part chidi ni se eni diem eni obuo kwan so utwam e obabi nansa okuhunu se ye di na tem omo ka fi omo kan ya mepacho okogina ho a wakoma be ye wo ya just pass ana news bia na emfiri efie ha na aba mepacho fake news ye se omode se bibi papa bi efiri ho ba ye ba beka sana dia ye fede bone so ba ye beka because in himself part okuta millions of followers and therefore and therefore yen hwe ema bibi nkobone enti no obia nka na kuma ntoni
me na me see queen asam na ye ka no topic na na eso mbom ka wasam obi a mebusa question wo fon kofa problem ma oba na topic na gyemeso ka no ka wasam a mesiw simple.
Okay, that's it. This is the chief moderator. Right, this now. And the only young God can say baby you real program no asam na ye be kan ye breaking news na wie the be fa wie dia kan de e futu fly and they say no nipa 400 and something me check it over total viewer and nipa 10.3k and you know person be join it sa blessing we now you part of the phobia now person can be kire ya o request be pick o na dia den ya na me kan me say e benya de obedo ebenya de obetown ebenya de obedi watam ende eye normal me odi matam comment section say me mentebrofo mababe kan aha me mentebrofo ente ba ni saa na omo tebrofo na kita ho ode be ma Christian Apia, you are lucky that Flamingo has picked you, so what you have for us now, let's share together. I think your network is not all that good. So Marcelina Bianca na kuma Antonium. Mo bia meti atise hunu atise mo emfa mfa so papa bia mfa mmero. I think the Flamingo the network na you to drop na pick foforo. Drop na pick foforo. Tracy the nyambe shira wo e ba life I say there be my song can hello
sweet party news alias Adra me so me sure me twini enye papa but kakra me work has say
oh wait me akabrofo me shara na me ka say brofo pa
oh it's okay say meka twini de meka broken tree obi abeti asesa ade a ese no eye nyina sifim na thank you so much say what me idea they were standing in the gap of mama part me no me per woman just say as me see me suye fi fasting me say the fast or Monday born Monday we mean didi obi ani ho a oye omo ya adipon ye for krampo a omo ne na ne nam Ghana ha no omo kra so omo ne nam ho na ene ye mami ya sema ba obia me all I want to tell mama past love say uko ti say the way I will say uko do baby na e didi na tema twem because me hu ne ma no bi wa na ase me mpu hwe ho eye this woman doesn't deserve to go through this 15 years we kunipa is just too much ya nipa naturally no obia penasem wan ko twitwo pia so sebi me mama kwa na ekọ mama patwa mama pat am for si obia na ejuma na oye tese ade ne eye megia but ade ba kwa me sure se ka che papa isi ama se on training hu free social media so be reply obi or the on training hu na mpa boy we are praying I believe she said mama pat will come out. And you be an edon, but yeah, I don't should we love red. Mrs. Sunday, me who angel, yeah, sorry, or darling the chini glasses. Me soon will fear to say, yeah, me mammy woo because the woman have a good heart, despite any day, need your yen, me bend that, but I know.
And yet, oh, sorry, good heart here be no wa. Ako monaguchi sika and ne only going to monaguchi edina ten. And me pato oba. Obia pekini biano ne kasa nyentintia and me papa de bishop Enjelesiama she don't reply to people on social media oba obeka preachy na was say you cry na odina ho odin odo kwan so ode boy I think say Christina the network na enye os opekini bia aranesa Christina network nenye sino Bianca na kuma Antoni na yemfa yedidie entai emfa nyempaibo that's it Yamfa ye didi nyam parebo. Terade obia mfa parebo entitled na me say Awurade Nyankopon obekasa. Awurade o mane nka hoda. Oyema na ti say
me ho yi o me nua be ma na so e.
Awurade asem ho ye.
Idenya me asipa. First of all, the American say Bible say enipa bia nyame dono no na oso ne hwe. Asemo ya atuma me se esese to no na onyame de ne be ya adwuma kese ama nipa nyina hu se onyame ofre no. Mama bamu me da asem ne sie me ma na sorry me ni da but eneme bi o kra we in social media sometimes no me we Europe but ya na me hwa sometimes we say obeya ade bi na nika otu okra na ora ho abun say wo sere what you say na nipa bia nye 100% me da na asem ne sie me konkofo isu because can imagine am ka kire nse hwe ntina Yesu kan asem bi se mo se wa funfun ne ma be brenti yenye ne se ya o se bra e chire oba na no aye bone no obisa se hwan na onye bone da se obi nye bone da won to bo mo no enti e fa ne se ma mi kura wa fuma ewi ase no obi anu anfunso ni enti mo susu nka me de makos app we bre so aka magina chiro menim se enipa de ebi a onye 100% but se onye 100% no susu obetumi susu aye 50% am obi enti nipa bia oye no se benfumso ho na eniema akoso na eye onyame nti me de me wogidie se obeba enti da me kan no apo bisu se mesremo omunyina mompaya emu odema no brother me na me ka chiro se maami obesa aba na Awurade ne be ye adwuma na wonna e won den wonna ye won den onum rebe ho se enti mon kan chiro ne se o mana ba mu Awurade nti obesan aba ye di nipa bebre koto afiase ebra onyame de won be ye na adwuma enti bia na nyame de ne kosie for purpose onenam Ghana sebe oye na adwuma ewum se bia wafum nipa bi bebre but nipa bi so fom no na onko obi fie mfa atuo otine ba bi no oye na adwuma na Ghana ho so nipa bebre na bo nipa
obviously yeah twaso yeah say a friend is saying meba mami seconds na menya feedback bi na me fan twaso na ejabia sopa ejabia so gide okatachi kwame Afrifa wa soja no Agradaaba yebeba
Ghana fo nyina mo be yoki lecturer number e be din koma mo ye wie nso a se mo ye ne ade no America for the banner to versus so me be kan wa so kuje to abla kwa ni tiri se me rob justice ye woni America for ye ndi betwa ko wia no afa de and ye wo fro de o trio ni wura so na entwe bio afie gya no adum afie gya no adum ban no korona ba me kan ni edi matem hey na wo mo ye no mo say ayi your friend say ayi small scale miners omo nso okam say they say some jamfi etwa ayi gold no abofo na ma me kan wo ha akosua general me kan no mo anti afa omo okam say de be yo mo nya ni say ya ti ye be di sa nkomo ni nyina ma sore ko ani se mkwan masa akoda akokora makowe mefusu kakra makodi ma hensam kakra na ma ye politics kakra ma ko mafu ebi chese de me ye bi mo say hiam ya beba for the people in general we be raise me oh e dey na sie kontompo abai jandam abai
omo akotrotro omo headquarters propaganda floor sisi edwuma ntro
for
NDC for Yohane Crawford.
Okay, hold on. Where the NDC headquarters. And a second floor ni actually there. Propaganda department. And anam ka so mo nya ganda. And o mo department propaganda. Yenje no. Sabo you. And when the NDC headquarters and a propaganda department na momfa ba yi na additional na monhwe propaganda media asemo anya no kure na be kama na ye no kure na me ko bia ni kira adasa ne sa asem no sa adie na adasa di me matem mon kwasiafo
propaganda secret
dek bibie manfo ne ni ebie na fi wi ani abedi matem another reason why be wa why ya
NDC for no
why be wa
for the game
sa
we man be o ye dollar ho propaganda na CC the social command is here all came say
dani obi ya dollar on propaganda
man ni came
any ahwe ani ahwese o came
say man is ungrateful
ungrateful
pulling agents now, Mudio Mokot now. So when you're pulling agent, Mobile Nemuno Macasada. Wobe two abanetia, members in Ankasamo party for NDC for Nankasa one to Monko Brekumano for Namonkoye, Montrasin you, Monkona Monkoya. Tell my go and check what is happening on the ground. And yes, Rabna will lose the Bayan Muglasiama. Omo influence from Abuso can Kokompe, Atiaso Kokompe, and the one off. Kokompe for one person will be one and this in the ground because of idea GRE for the year. One more take Baba Sadik, and I'm going for Baba Sadik entertainment. Then I'm Baba Sadik. How can you people be so wicked? Today, more Yakovinis it. From 1 year. This is the president and Kasako no door to door. Oh, to me, the answer for the to me. Gigi Mufri from Abina bonnet to me now, but there people were working behind. A man for ye, Juma, a man for ye, Juma. He says some of the dormas and a man dormas. Do a rabana, some of my rabana position.
Universal. A brandy. Yeah, but two about me who said no year Juma pa. Now Oba as neutral. And I am a hard man. What's a mimi, my name is America. Namidian people in Yemepe. Where would be that son is when we are neutral? I say we are no more, we want some chairman or medical and crash from the young people. And they say, watch them say, this in work. Yeah, she don't care. Kill net for it was a formunia 6 months, a formunia. Don't market for no. Okay, Nampany Fobu, Bessa de Akushia Cana, or chain or bebre. Nabomofonso Humba Wawai, Papa. Nayankan sister say, yes, Posewa. Efa a ambulance service, and then you bring a Pamu ambulance service. We are here to serve the people. Yeah, the doctor, Sansa, a Dianoso, won't keep your records. No, they can't have beer and correct records. If you use ambulance service, you will somewhere to buy Yapamono. Now, my cousin be 3-4 months ago. And they have a man for no hunu. Say, baby, I'm a chairman hunu ye. And I found a man for Mohuna Moka was Muntium you. Namekano Krena. Precisely. You know, where is me? Na Kasongo Yasia Kotokama. Fotevita container. Samijan Fiako Tokama. Danny. You one kind of places. I mean, they will say, Yana Same Asimano. If so, a talk Camry. Sana, you by inference. You walk and Yana San walk on what talk Camry, a man. Yentino, Kasungo. Danny Bome. Bob video, no. Danny Bob video near Kasungo. Why? Such a cheap guy. What we are seeing in our camera.
It's a bambe me cut tape from where my light will be war. Ukumangra. Yamia da Roma. What you say? When you ever be a wedge man. And my baby to a brute. Maybe I make a wedge kakra. Mebeye ho adwuma. Obi antia lawyer Samije mfima me. Na won ka kye se okumangra. Me da na se papa nyame wenhira no. Na won ye me tough. Iti mabambe me ka tape ho adwuma light one bi wo. Okumangra. Nyame ada Roma. What you say? Nti we ni yaba be ye ho adwuma no. E no maba be to aburotu. Me be ye me ka ho adwuma kakra.
Yo, Danny Difference was such a cheap guy. So all it takes to put a smile on your face at this age is a Toyota Camry. All the noise, all it takes to put a smile on an idiot's face
Precisely.
is Toyota Camry. And there's the character who goes around insulting Afrifa all the time. Such a character. Kwasi yo. Debi ya wo twuma da pa no. Chese de be me nani agye Toyota Camry. Na sameja mfi ne toma wo. Sameja mfi ni pay ni yesai. Bi wa chance chese ye $10 ni ye check car. Mini weka. Debi. Our brother Toyota Camry watch na me bufu abetimi atiska atobi ache wo. Ochina me da sorry na bufu abetimi ate Toyota Camry aboso aye 300,000 Ghana cedis. More fire. Betimi atobi ache ochina. Ofu isei. So na no di me mate. Wo fu sei. Ade fu pa. Ade fu ni be ma.
We sanzo koyekati.
Okoyekati bufu.
Oyekati.
Kaso. I don't know as I say yo. I go be at the end of Shamino or baby ne pam ye no dia beche. Na your friend is just be. And why you was ka the chempo asem dodo. To a pam ba ku bi ne yina. Ba ku bi opam the military general for you. We MPP for dia no on the 19th and na she. Na military general am ginem. Ai ye ko ho. Bi no be stop. Na be say just be pam atade ma wa. 0243 008 119 0243 008 119 eti kona just be pambi show why and they and run one deliver kama oh fire and then san of pa wo ba no apam ne san we anyumere sim wiam kwotena ba bi man say be wie say why General mawie yanko ya samso na first topic because you have had here
eja Okayo say traveling ban ebe kayen. Okay,
so first of all, me ba can send me more video. Then if you have the video, some 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, ebe can be chiram say dey no kuje try ni trimu say mirror of justice. Any America for ne year. Yet you say na Donald Trump. Eka say we a USA the free Africa for. Anna, a is one chiasi. Mammy Omo so they will hear from us. Yes, hey, Chadia Woyano. When South African president and Swako South Africa. Okoye Donald Trump and Jojo no. Yatiana, your mama should not knock to Donald Trump at the end of the Yansa be near say, hey, Munya de Moyano, Namuku diplomatic passport. It's Yamoyan and Kamo. Hey, Kwasimenu, Yamansa, whatever can precisely. Yaka umanti. Okuja twa blakwa. Yeti ya wasi o makoklosi Washington debe. That means hey, diplomatic circles we don't behave like that. When you behave like that, that means you are being hostile towards the host nation. Bebe kan you. Na manfuri trama da pa. Muntie de meka na no why muntie kakra na kasa mabre. Muntie travel ban. Say now the United States are banning countries be say mo mumura ho. And they almost say review 36 countries. 36 countries, and Ghana to 16. Trump administration considers adding 36 countries, including Ghana, to its travel ban. Oh yeah, it is a wow America. Say Trump with the Ghana for can when you been called. Muniano more horses were Ghana on Timin Kubu. Donald Trump at the hour Pessoa Yano. And the Obus as an Aden or Pessoa, yes, sir. Danny, yet to America, Yaopa, when you've been cool. America also the heaven on earth. Hey, Obi a moving kikan was a seven chiro. American one more uncle. Yo, Danny bra. Fint when I'm cocaine. Say ban ne beba. Kofi the woman say. Your friend be a year non-immigrant visa. It be a B1, B2. B1, B2 near the all call for tourism. The all call for business. Any idea? Oh, we also you cater any K2 ne one. Na students tieni ho. I had a hard granny. 10 years. B1, B2 no. Maybe J media somewhere 2020. First one. And only a more 5 years. Multiple entry. Nemo year entry bianwa. Obedi 6 months. No banwa say another multiple entry. And yes, so could you talk. So in diplomatic circles, we have something called reciprocity. So reciprocity in said you will behave towards us and said you behave towards you. And a Ghana for America forward you say, oh yeah near Diano. Yano oh free American Awoba. Yama 5 years, multiple entry. And America force my 5 years multiple entry. Yasu could you try the true mirror of justice. I got Trocrata say free na de kono. America for a year in Yadia, or almost 3 months, single entry. TNO, America for bar, or 3 months, single entry. Single entry is how the visa Nina Kokrumo. Now Pio Krumwa, ultimate fan Kubio. Nemom de Kramenu, man who say Yamincha, the Nanu Yan Sankoji 5 years. So, how 5 years, went to me the acquire 5 years in the best multiple entry. And the America for say, and I'm a good black. Any president behavior, any vice president in team, all non-immigrant visas, all non-immigrant visas, B1, B2, K3, Deben, they say Yabama Teremam Sepe. They a single entry. First in your 5 years, multiple entry, and no could your trouble behavior. Near one American senator be, echo churo be between the social media, and no could you do foreign affairs in social media test wording with them. We can the number 1 diplomatic agent of this nation. How you could your trouble? And Kiankasaka Sabasabasa. Okuja to black was say American Senate be akwa kabibi no akwa churo brofo na we are sovereign nation na sovereign day na dem you can dictate to us sovereign nations we are to about gays and media want me and declare stance o sovereign no yenda bay okuja to so yenda sovereign nation da bay brofo akwa churo ni o nemo mukwa in diplomatic circles so we are foreign affairs minister you are not on the same rank with any senator of a nation. Because the number 1 diplomatic agent is the president, followed by you. And in diplomatic circles, you see, NC grow at Japan. It will be a president or deal with the president of another nation, or be a vice president or deal with the vice president of another nation. Whereas if you're a foreign affairs minister, by diplomatic immunities and diplomatic circles, you only deal with the foreign affairs minister of the nation. And so could you trouble? Or to social media, Obia can be no responding. What kind of diplomacy is this? What kind of wacky diplomacy is this? And then the hard grain is said, you will J1 and F1 visas and M1 visas, and will be a walk suyadi, and ye demano, and cantitano, and apart from some you win. Nanka uko suyadi, say 1 year or 2 years old, Yamao a year, 1 year no, near multiple entry, and no kuja ton se muna wako dinti. America force wo kwa kusua dio unko sua dio J1 visa F1 visa you be ma 3 months single entry. It is a wo start school from August our university Temple University our Harvard our Harvard nase from August September 1 month October 2 months November 3 months meanwhile school ebe as a December. But per a year okuja 20, and then you are supposed to go up to November, come back and come and reapply. You are not even sure the date you did okuja trouble catch your mama one of the people will be good and no okuja trouble 20 students American University in 3 months as well back. Now Sabe reapply. Now Menoka say even so benya even date. Ubenya date kwa kufi eyasemo. Enipa nya date. Suku baby wa America as of August. But the no cost okupe date ya. Sometimes unya year October, unya no December ni ade. And no problem in Yanso Binui. And no could to behavior. Me no say America for so you student when you student. Ombema a year 3 months with single entry. And because of reciprocity, said you behave towards us and all. You behave towards you. It's more America. Want to market him. And the Makaha. More Pescu aqua. Covi. Nani Mumran Maba way Pescu aqua. How could you try block your chance? Catch them, Sadeno Kuja. We don't do it in diplomatic circles. Kasaba Saba. Be able to say why campaign. Simhunu. Now we are a sovereign nation. On paper you are a sovereign nation, but in reality you are not. Sovereign nation, by no sovereign nation, by the
sovereign. Mirror man.
Buga. Facebook. Etina open school aqua. Obenya 3 months. Single entry. Obi. Yeah. It's a serious issue. Business first 5 years and then because of this behavior unya sa oko business here eso sa oko baby alcohol apply etua visa fees ka first year 5 years utua visa fee 1 for 5 years and then because of that 3 months be eso oko tua visa fee. And visa fee now go to your media 2,300 Ghana cedi. Yes. It's every 3 months you so go to your visa fee. And watching an emergency meeting. You need to have a meeting with the ambassador of a US because Saudi Weber blockade the chances of a branch and member move school. And Okophobia file when your school did that. Don't do that. Don't do that. What you are doing, you owe your mom before. Because in Crawford filing your school, you are denying them access with your behavior. So fire. I never know. I never knew man amoyen tantantansa. I'm more better. Edek. I'm more can come back on fire. As a social way now, but telling so and we've partnered with this. There be our partner with this partner. And so when you Makura was all year. And then we've partnered. Create 2,000 jobs. The creating jobs in you know social media and social reality. They've been deformed. They've been deformed. No coffee.
Reckless people.
More fire. I bend them all.
America. Baby, I do. Why?
Fire.
No, I'm telling you. And it's a serious issue because of students. Because of students. Imagine when you're university, now Oko, near so called 3 months single entry. It will not do one. Tell my wife for self free or minimum bra. Never reapply. As to date, I'll be saying you cry for a appointment. What kind of nonsense is this?
Reckless.
What's your catch us and you're never mad, Samaba? That's why you're hostile bit towards America because I know you're Kwame Nkrumah nation and you're not Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah and the foreign policy was we neither face west nor east. We face forward. It's why you're Kwame Nkrumah nation. You are becoming hostile towards Americans because what you say is so beautiful and you're Keda for and you're comrade for. Same funu. I don't know.
Fire enough.
I don't can kind of moyen. I will be able to make us. I don't know. I was just I don't can come on moyen. But students and watch it almost. I don't know.
Fire.
A school for no bachelor, and that's where my worry is. I don't know.
Business force.
Already Nangas even so many appointment date. I quite watch me. School be August. And no back America, there's a backlog. Appointment in October, in November, in December. I don't quite by this time you should have engaged the American embassy, the ambassador, and told them, say, what do you mean? No, some friend would you. What's happening? I'm so waiting in a wood in social media.
Fire no.
And I'm not a senator. A foreign affairs minister. You are not on the same level with a senator.
More fire.
I never knew my phone where
Fire. Fire no.
Me who ye a foreign affairs minister of America and a can be no no. Secretary of State, U.S. Secretary of State, and I can be a no. If say you are on the same pedestal with the U.S. Secretary of State. I never knew diplomacy can kind of way. I never know. Diplomacy can kind of. I was just a
no.
You can saw your foreign affairs minister. Yeah, good deal. That's not a joke. Now what is social media? Now we do foreign affairs in social media. No, I don't make calls. And I'm a call from. Hello, is that you? What man know? What man know? I never know.
More fire.
You read your mama. I call the woman. I'm telling you. If you're super so who he need 3 more someone. This is the guy who is dealing with a foreign countries. And on the international plane, you know you can never do away with America. You know. No matter how you guys want to tilt towards the Soviet and China, you can never ever do away with America.
More fire.
Never near my country. I never know. Okay, today near my country. For some sort. Come on, get serious. It's a school for the better school.
What your school fees?
Your school fees, you know. That's many Abraham making any idea someone.
What ya? What ya? Scan a quarter.
Maybe you have $36,000 US. And in the China, for 1 year, now what would this? Or in a meeting with the American ambassador. Let us revert this thing.
Precisely.
More fire.
Told him.
More fire.
Unifro na fasa how brand to be as well. I say, well, yeah, you booking or said, yeah, and if I never to so far, and I drew Hannah, I make up from market because I want him to hear what we are saying. We are a nation of laws, and we are very courageous people. We are not people that can be walked over anyhow, anytime. You don't come to our nation and begin to behave the way you want and expect that we will succumb to this nonsense. What is the position of the law? We've lived with our brothers from Nigeria, time immemorial, more than 100 years. How's that for Nikruma? Now I want to build my easy one. And to think that he even calls himself a doctor. Let us find out. School Ben will call your friend or doctor. JTech for write to him and ask him. Which school did he attend that he calls himself a doctor?
Fire no.
We've been free, we've been living peacefully with our brothers from Nigeria. All of a sudden, you are becoming impulsive. You are imposing yourself on the people. And the people naturally will rebel. What kind of nonsense is this? Now, young go back in year 1970, 69 year Tuaba, and he had the Buzia Ebai. Buzia by ne Kufuado Papa, Chenio, a Kufuado Papa, and a executive secretary, a president, and a Buzia prime minister. No year no buy and was say Ghana no Nigeria for na Jaffa. Sasa time on Kroma was any one Africa ne dia banya. Eti any ye body ye bie ne sa na Nigeria for na. Me no ka say Accra New Town. Wa manyini kakra. Near from Lagos town. Me wa. Mo tira nkanya sa na near. If say na Lagos of Nigeria for nyina je wafa. Emre bi atwam wo bi udru kan hye ne ho awanyadea o ma no mo businesses wo ho mo ye anwuma pa no yi kwofo ne kakra bi ne aka nyina Nigeria for ana ye ne ade na busia by no se dia bi the economy na kwa kodi Nigeria for ne for which reason there must be some policies that seeks to protect the Ghanaian people. And what was aliens compliance order. Yeah, near twisty history. Now, as the word says, aliens compliance order. Now, it wasn't an expulsion order. Say, you moon shorting quantity, someone shorting. Who ye over TSO, ye pamo Nigeria for some. ya ne camp mo Nigeria for busi aban ne say mo ye ne ade ade mo ba ba ji o man no Accra neutral mo friend Lagos town businesses nyina maji then we need to regulate you people and for that matter wokoye no kofa aliens compliance order say the immigration laws of our nation we want all aliens mo free baby aba mo be comply with the regulations of our nation the immigration laws of our nation so that was the motive of the aliens compliance it is about now my name dia and the amrane wo my name we are Nigerian new we are Lebanese new it wasn't even just Nigerians Lebanese people had taken our market the economy had gone into the hands of the Lebanese and the Nigerians so Busia sought to protect the interest of the Ghanaian people thereby introducing aliens compliance order by saying that if you will do business, there are certain businesses that has been allocated and protected for the Ghanaian citizens. For which reason, if you are a non-citizen, you cannot venture into those businesses. What was the motive? Protecting the Ghanaian.
Exactly. So
the whole motive of the aliens compliance order was to protect the Ghanaian citizens. Why you near the Busia was okay, say me mamubre a certain duration of time. For which some mobile na you follow compliance. Compare open citizenship koko pebi. Say open agree you want wine stay no koko pebi. Sometimes Nigeria for no adu o mine na fa. No mo bi say busi edi akọ. Ebra ye de ma wo mo say wo mo nya ni ade no mo antimi anye. No say this mo follow dia all of you vamus.
Precisely.
Oh pamo wo mo. It's your aliens compliance order. It wasn't an expulsion order. It wasn't that was sorry and was moving almost for the kumko. One more time was a monfanya bibi near there. No more corner immigration for and documentum. After you did more almost 1 million and a buzia, a pamu almost any monko. Nagana for Honto. Since then, Yanina Muaba, Yamutala time, a Nigeria president, Yobedremo, 1982. Satam oil boom Yabama, Nigeria, no Yibi, or Honey. And a Ghana phone in Gegi. If it's a Nigeria phone in Yakoshe or you know, so your friend a Dutch disease. What would you obey the economy? Bibi Brino, now go mumpe, teaching, any artisanal in one year, no mumpe. It's 1 more year near the deck. And the Kovi say Ghana phone teacher for Ghana phone mason for Ghana phone artisans in Ghana call Nigeria. Nana Ghana phone teacher for no bene. It's 1 more cordia, now Nigeria phone to me competing with them. It's by 1982 no. Na Ghana for no jig Nigeria for ni nyuma na afa. Ya near the high life by no mission. Never be brilliant near the corner mission. Hip life is free. As on to free ni no mission. But we behave like brothers. Nigeria and Ghana. Wa musu ya no musu se mo beji enyuma dia. And the Ghana must go. 1982. No mo pamo Ghana for nyina ha. Enu konti ma egu yeso. Since then, we've all come to an agreement that we will live peacefully in this country. And we woke up one day. A certain individual called Igbo Deben Dr. Izzy Deben. All of a sudden says that I have come to Ghana. I have been made a king of Igbos. And for that reason, I am building my kingdom. What nonsense kingdom is that? Kingdom where? First of all, we are going to look at even assassin also they build the kingdom. Let us look at the position of the law when it comes to the constitution. Does the constitution allow non-citizens to be able to acquire land? Claiming I have bought lands. You have not bought any land. Even the concept of buying land. There is no way a non-citizen of our nation can buy land. It will be leased to you. And the local constitution in Article 266 near Guardian. What nonsense is that? Then you are imposing yourself on the people. If you want to lead your people as settler community, there is nothing wrong with it. I was Yakaso be your hinia. Ya what the constitution it should do your hinia. You will be Article 277. Who is a chief in this country? No interest in land. Dani Izumi now so Kramam for Nekami. But she be ana. Dani Izumi no Mukami. We are Nigerian, we are Lebanese. Constitution in the say, my create any interest in land and more freehold interest. Freehold in the say word forever and ever. What's it be so Constitution Article 2661. Was no interest in land, in or right over any land in Ghana shall be created, which vests in a person who is not a citizen of Ghana, a freehold interest in the alien land Ghana. So by building kingdom. Then we are assassin. Me and farmer in perpetuity to any non-citizen of our nation. Which nonsense? It can't look at building or now that if I go to near reading Clause 2 say, or say an agreement, deed or conveyance, or whatever of whatever nature, which seeks, contrary to clause 1 of this article, to confer on a person who is not a citizen of any Ghana, any freehold interest or rights over any land is void. It is a freehold, a conveyance, be a deed of conveyance. You can't deed of conveyance. I can't turn out to assassinate. Nasa sakrata no e ma kwan say oh ye dia ma Afrifa Constitution clause 2 say a void precisely e twam and even time a year 1992 Constitution by 1969 any non-citizen of Ghana be no freehold interest. There was several land titles there were Lodia title, there were usufruct interest, there were common law freehold, there were debe freehold. Nina no yes so we non-citizen a who could be after the Article 2663 na you reading radio the kingdom no building one year so now, where on the 22nd day of August 1969, any person not being a citizen of Ghana had a freehold interest or right over any land in Ghana, that interest or right shall be deemed to be a leasehold interest for a period of 50 years at a peppercorn rent commencing. Peppercorn rent, not even a freehold lease. More fire. Commencing from the 22nd day of August 1969, and the freehold reversionary interest in any such land shall vest in the president on behalf of and in trust for the people of Ghana. I also have a be reversionary interest. See the assassin will be not say Nipani Yamano a yes, I dear say Nipani Niwa, it must reverse to the rightful owner. And he says it will be our non-citizen or freehold interest in land. By the coming into force of the 1969 Constitution, Sansa sitting in are converting into another interest. That is a year rent. They will say Nipani Wua and Kone Makuraho. It will come back to the president. So the reversion in the land will come back to the president. We are lawyer for the Betias. That's what they made children say. We are Nigerian new. We are Zimbabwe new. We are Lebanese new. And Brana say, see the assassin Mawa. We will give it to you for only 50 years. Even that minus a day. So you can hold it for 49 years. Plus 364 1/4 days. Minus a day. We are for assassin. So we'll be better as my to assassin by building kingdom. Kingdom now building it for 50 years. Are you normal? More fire. Now, young Konian shall identify the next clause to so. No man for read. Also, no interest or right over any land in Ghana shall be created, which vests in a person who is not a citizen of Ghana, a leasehold for a term more than 50 years at any one time. It is as if where you turn non-citizen for more than 50 years. Exactly. It was what building the condo also to assassin way. Even that it is a leasehold, you lease it to the person. And so be lease be mawa. So be the assassin mawa. Now say you leasehold a year transaction. You probably be sublease. When you are subleasing, may the assassin ma a year akushia. The more akushia person the assassin be ma a year kofi. It's a sublease. You need an express approval from men who are a year the original a year owner holding the Alodia title. kingdom. And yes, idea. You cannot give. It's also about building a kingdom. But 250 plots. That's what the people ma. You be what they command one. Yes, I hear go pram ahemfo. Who are the real owners of the land? They are loyal title owners, and they also seek permission. So which kingdom is he building? Or building kingdom no way? Because when the assassin be through any other sublease agreement, you are supposed to seek permission from a the go pram owners. So the kingdom will build the idea. What nonsense is that? And even per the arrangement of a year constitution. Or be sit down here. Or here permit from the assembly. After what I'm going to build a kingdom and we will name this under this over this. Even naming of roads, you need an express approval from a year the assembly. Then you come here and you want to impose yourself on people. What kind of nonsense is that? You want to create confusion. Exactly. When you impose yourself on the people naturally will rebel. Now you are trying to create some tension which is not there. We have been living with our Nigerian brothers for years. Our Hausa brothers have been here for more than 100 years. Have they come in to say they are creating their Hausa kingdom? Even Nigerians, you have different tribes and your tribal tensions. By the virtue of the fact that you are trying to raise this thing as if Ghana is in support of Igbos against Yorubas, Igbos against the other tribes, you will be creating a certain tension in Ghana we are not ready for. And it's a threat to our national security. What kind of nonsense is this? Then you come into our nation. And even when they have told you that what you are doing, it has the tendency of raising tribal tension. And there's a video that this guy came to answer. And if you look at the arrogance in which he was speaking, as if he owned the country, saying that what you are saying is a hate speech. Nonsense, my brother. What kind of nonsense is that? Nobody hates Igbos. Nobody hates Yorubas. Nobody hates houses. We are only saying that don't impose yourself on the people. And stop being arrogant. You come to people's land, you disrespect them. And when the people are complaining, you come in and some arrogance. There's a history.
Good afternoon. By the special grace of God, I'm the chief of Igbo community in Ghana.
Okay, so Danny, hold on. Pause with me. So I'll ask you a question of whether or a chief of Igbo community or not. There is a case called Rimoshi. The courts have settled that when it comes to say, and kophobia to kotna, a kotna baby, esi enya kandinibia with your money. Sabaya or Chanakwa will be the Bonia, you bet me a Tracy. The two do America, you were Santa Fe in New York, you were this, you were that. Sanian Mo free through Hoba Santa Memra, you mosi for him, you were Alaba for him, you were this, you were that. There is nothing wrong with it. So if by any chance you are an Igbo man and there are Igbos in our country, for which reason they've elected you to be their leader, be their leader and stop this arrogant way of imposing yourself on the people. And now Kwasi 70, many are just smart work what now say, where's who or bow a year Igbo here.
Oh, for the records. I don't think so, Moko.
Sanian Mo free through Hoba Santa Memra, you mosi for him, you were Alaba for him, you were this. So if you are a leader, even that you are not a chief, listen to me properly. Who qualifies to be a chief? Danny, let's go and educate this guy under Article 277 and let him know who is a chief in our land. What the Constitution requires. Now, when it comes to definition of a chief, per Article 277, in this chapter, unless the context otherwise requires, chief means a person who, hailing from the appropriate family and lineage, has been validly nominated, elected, selected, and installed, enscanned, or installed as a chief or queen mother in accordance with the relevant customary law and usage. So you are not a chief. And Rimosi case has established that that is not a chief properly so called. When you are a leader of a settler community, you cannot call yourself a chief. Then let's go to section 63 of the Chieftaincy Act. That is Act 759. What it says: if somebody is not a chief and the person calls himself a chief, it is an offense per section 63 of the Chieftaincy Act. A person who acts or performs the functions of a chief, when that person is not qualified to act, being a chief assumes a position that the person is not entitled to be by custom. You have committed a crime. So you cannot be calling yourself a chief in our nation. Talk less of saying that you are a king. What nonsense king is that? My brother, don't come to our nation and show us some disrespect. And we are not timid and call cowards like that. Don't do that. We want to live peacefully with our brothers. I sometimes even feel like the Igbos have the same spirit as that of Asantis, because they are very dominating characters. Whenever they get to any place, they are very dominating. So I like my Igbo people. You get a point? For which reason, at some point, even people who used to call me Chino doing KDS 111. My friends used to call me that. So don't come and create tensions between us when there is none. Imposing yourself, I'm the king of Igbo, nonsense. If you were a leader of the settlers community, shut up and be the leader. And stop this arrogance of I am the chief, king of Deba and Deba. Kingdom work. We have fought for lands already. Ningo Pram, it belongs to families. So why are you going to build your kingdom? And who is going to allow you that? Are you waging war? The only way you can do that is by war of conquest. Have you fought in any war? Who is going to allow you to build a kingdom? Where did you fight? Where did you fight to get kingdom? My friend, stop this nonsense. You are a brother, but stop this nonsense. Don't come to our land and begin to show up on our face some arrogance, as though we are some coward and timid people, for which reason you can walk in and do anything you like. You need to stop calling yourself a king. You are not a king. You are not even a king. So, don't do this. We want to live with our Nigerian brothers in peace. We love them. They love us equally. All of a sudden, you are trying to show some tensions and all that. Now to the Interior Minister, if by any means possible, this guy is going to raise tensions between us and Nigerians, and the people are not happy. The Ghanaian people are not happy. So if this guy is going to raise, please, I don't know whether he is even a citizen of our nation. I learned he's been here since 1995. If you have been here since 1995, the assumption is that you've been able to acquire some citizenship in terms of being a Ghanaian. Even that, the Citizenship Act, 2000, it shows who qualifies to be a Ghanaian. Whether you can speak properly a native language. An Igbo language is not part of our language. So we are telling you on authority, Interior Minister, if it's possible, deport. You shouldn't come and raise any tension between us and Nigerians. We love our Nigerian brothers. Your arrogance and your stupidity cannot raise any tension between us. If you are the leader of Igbos, shut the fuck up and be leader of Igbos. Don't be calling Ghanaians and say, I have honored you, I have titled you, give to you. Carrying yourself as if you own the land. You don't own any land. You don't own any land. Even on one Kasane brothers from a year, Kumasi. And then both of you are the brothers from Kumasi.
There's a controversy. There's a that's going on in Accra. Ghanaian youth protesting in Accra. I don't know when it happened, whether it was new or whether it was just an old video. But our stand here in Kumasi, Ashanti region, is that we owe our allegiance to the Otufo Osetutu II, the Ashanti Hine. Igbos don't have king in Ashanti region here, and we don't recognize anybody as the king of Igbos in Ashanti region. In any part of the world, there must be Igbo community as a kinship of Igbo in Ghana here. We are not part of it because we have our king in Ashanti region. That is Otufo Osetutu II. And we are making everything possibly best not to allow this protest or this any of these things come to Ashanti region here. So it's my advice to Ghanaian youth, you have to think before you act. Controversy, saga that's going on in Accra. Ghanaian youth protesting in Accra. I don't know when it happened, whether it was new or whether it was just an old video. But our stand here in Kumasi, Ashanti region, is that we owe our allegiance to the Otufo, Osetutu, the second, the Ashanti Hene. Igbos don't have king in Ashanti region here, and we don't recognize anybody as the king of Igbos in Ashanti region. In any part of the world, there must be Igbo community. As a kinship of Igbo in Ghana here, we are not part of it because we have
Danny, it's okay. Now let's come in and let me speak directly to you, my brother. What is his name? I learned Dr. ECBBB. You are not even, I don't know where you got your doctor title from. Let me tell you, we are a nation of laws. You came into our country. I believe so strongly that every person on the African continent is welcome to our nation for one reason. I'm a Pan-Africanist. I believe in the unification of our land as a one people. But until so, when you come to our land, which our forebears fought for, you don't come in and show us disrespect. And when you have shown us disrespect, and the people are calling on you to do the right thing, you don't begin to pull in the hate speech. Precisely. That type of hate speech. That is a video now. Bring it back and let me speak to him. Say that is xenophobic. So you are trying. Let me speak to him.
Good afternoon. By the special grace of God, I'm the chief of Igbo community in Ghana.
You are not a chief of Igbo. You are the leader of Igbo community. You are not a chief. Stop calling yourself that. You are not, and you can never be. The Rimosi case is very assertive on that. You are not a chief because there is no bloodline in Ghana here that you come from as a chief, as a royal. There is no city in our nation called Igbo. Now, when you happen like that, even when you are dead and gone, you'll be creating chaos between the Igbo communities on our land because you will be willing it to your kids. Whereas when it comes to leadership of this nation, it is by election. So don't be calling yourself a chief of this, chief of that. You are a leader of the Igbo community. If they've elected you, shut up and be like that and stop this nonsense.
I had the same story. A lot of people have been calling me, sending me links from Ghana. He's called Amma Observer, and a certain guy also called Nitete speaking Ghana, and I'm speaking English. And I've been watching those links people have been sending to me. I ignored them. The reason why I ignored them
exhibition of arrogance, as if he owns the people. My brother, you don't own anybody in this country. I'm telling you. We love our Igbo brothers. Don't begin to create these kind of divisions and arrogance. It will erupt a bad energy in the Ghanaian people. When it does, there will be tension. And I'm saying to the Interior Minister, if the actions of this guy is going to cause chaos between us and our Igbo brothers, deport him. Let him go to his country. If you have given him citizenship by registry, you can revoke that citizenship. Take him to his land. Don't come and create any nonsense between us and our brothers from Nigeria. What is that?
Saying it's never true. How come a blogger will sit down to say that Igbo king in Ghana bribed that traditional council for them to indulge?
So let's put it on record. Pause there. Let's put it on record. The Ghana Traditional Council has released a statement. He should stop calling himself like Igbo king. And I think it is in order. Thank you, the Ghana Traditional Council. They go pram for us to issue statement. Minister of Interior, deport this guy. Deport him. Because he will create chaos between us and our Igbo brothers. Deport him. Deport him. We want to live in peace with our Nigerian brothers. We want to live in peace with our Yoruba brothers. Whether you are Igbo, whether you are Yoruba, whether you are Hausa, we want to, whether from Warri, wherever you are from, we want to live in peace with our brothers from Nigeria. Don't begin to bring this superiority complex over us. What kind of superiority complex is that?
Diaspora throne in Ghana. How can somebody who say that the Igbo chief in Ghana and all the Igbos are 419, that we used 419 system to bribe the council for them to induct us? First of all, that's the hate speech. Secondly,
okay, so hold on. So you see what he's trying to do. That is a hate speech. So he's trying to incite brothers, the Nigerian brothers, for them to think that there's Ghanaians raising hate speech. Listen, this guy is a very dangerous character. We can't have him in our nation. He's a very dangerous individual. This is not hate speech. This is you disrespecting the people. This is you being in the face of the people. And the people are calling on you to stop being in their face. Stop imposing yourself on them. And you say it is a hate speech. Who the hell do you think you are? My brother, who the hell do you think you are? You come to our land. And when you are disrespecting us, we tell you that you are disrespecting us, you say it's a hate speech. Which hate speech? Stop disrespect. Our forebears fought for the land that we live on. Where were you when our forebears were fighting for our lands? And you come in and we are telling you that what you are doing, you create tribal tensions. And you say it is hate speech. Who the hell do you think? What superiority complex are you suffering from? Now let's move on. Let me listen to you.
The entire Igbo community and the entire Nigerians.
No. Nobody is talking about the entire Igbo community. Don't make it about entire Igbo community. Don't make it about entire Nigerians. Make it about you and your arrogance. Make it about you and your superiority complex. Don't rope in entire Igbo community. Don't rope in entire Nigerian community. These antics and theatrics, we've gone past that nonsense. We don't have any problem with any Igbo. We don't have any problem with any Hausa. We don't have any problem with any Yoruba. We don't have any problem with any Nigerian living here legitimately. But you can't come in and begin to suffer from superiority complex and say, I'm the king of Igbo and hate speech. Who the hell do you think you are? We are men, we are not cowards, we are not women. Now move on, let's listen to you.
She and Tete is saying what they don't know about. Number 4 is a hate speech that can even cause xenophobia.
Okay. You see. Mutaka, I think he must take you. This guy must be deported. Honorable Mutaka, with the greatest of respect, deport this guy. When he says xenophobia, said he was South Africa. Nigeria, Ghana, now this guy is drawing our minds that because we are calling him to order, that it is xenophobia. He's going to cause xenophobia. It is your reaction and the way you are getting in the face of the people that has the tendency of causing xenophobia. You are suffering from superiority complex, my brother, and you better be one. We don't care. Listen. When you come Ghana, you do what the law says you do. I'm not like Captain Smart who follows the money. It's about the money for. Don't do that nonsense on our lands. We love Igbos. We love Yorubas. We love Nigerians. I have a lot of friends who are Nigerians. Don't begin to use your superiority complex to cause chaos. And it's about you. There's no xenophobia anywhere. It's about you and the way you are behaving.
Exactly. So, tell him in the face.
If you are a leader, be a leader of the Igbo community. If you want to do your own meetings, do so. If at some point you want to do something nice to reintegrate all of them, do so. Don't come in this complex. We are going to build our own kingdom. We are going to build our own school, our own food, our own this. Then somebody was talking about Chinatown. When was the last time Chinese people said we are going to build our kingdom? If the Yorubas or Igbos want to live in a certain community, peacefully live there. It is your problem. Must you come and shove that in the face of the Ghanaian people? If your brothers want to buy lands and live in the same community, what does that got to do with us? Don't come and shove it in our face with this arrogance that we are going to build and name it after our ancestors. Did your ancestors fight for any land in Ghana? That you want to name roads after them? We named road after Talewa by because he did something for Ghanaians. Exactly. What has your ancestor done for Ghanaians? Stop this nonsense. Now let me call on our Nigerian brothers. Ghana you guys should not. Munya, nobody should use this as a means of hating on any Nigerian. Nigerians, as every human being, you'll find bad people in there. Exactly. You'll find good people in there. And because Nigerians have the numbers, their population is very huge. So the likelihood that if you are finding criminals in Nigeria, you will find 10 criminals and find one in Ghana is high. because their population is very huge. So if you meet Nigerians, the same way if you're looking for good people, you will find good people, 10 good people in Nigeria, and you'll find one good person in Ghana because of numbers. So nobody should start tagging Nigeria for your criminals. Please, we are one people. Just that this person cannot create anything about it. Mutaka, please look through his documents and if possible deport him. Let them re-elect somebody else to take over the leadership. Period. Danny, offer some song. Because Captain Small Tree say you are going to us way shit out. One of my grades as I want to send you. Just a Jesus can't come. Men problem. General, I'm sorry. Monsieur Biakum. Gonja Roberts. Say first, now you're chimma first. No more quiet. Gonja Roberts Saba. Omatiesi. Govina Mini account. General, one is supreme. Ghana for. Almost men can't. Imam Ibrahim Mama Koji. Okay, so you should video we. Danny, 3 months ago, and I'm a cancer same way. I'm a cancer moon team. Be a media can be also in a correct. Danny, but video now 3 months ago. Rebecca Chair Ghana for so almost shared you maybe. If you go to home. I was your most of me candy. And then I'm a what kind of so 3 months ago, Munji is a video, Munji. They say, Obi planning baby. Young Komobia Koso. Omudi brigand for this woman. And I'm a sure the entire a whole a year I see of minerals committee. Near to a berry, near Pomopomon Crofo. Now you see the Jan or Onion Pamono, and young one was a some fee. Na some jamfu communications and jabba aspect par excellence. At the party for 8 years they are communicating. Young for communications who we are and yes PMMC na kwatra. Only the gold board over. Na some who go gold board so. Our bra act no a buy a setting up some PMMC. Amani to me on the setting gold board. And then you hear the Bako Forestry Commission. It's now on the Baka Ghana flag in yellow no. Which is the gold. The Beka wants them. So much I don't know what is here, baby or because game be because no more we are green now a Ghana flag in which is the forestry belt. And the Womabaye, your friend Papa be Dr. Hugh Brown, a good father in the year executive secretary forestry services, our forestry commission. Womabaye, Oma liberate from a year executive secretary to see acting CEO, chief executive. And the constitution on himself forestry commission, minerals commission, and who hear so much or share parliament get say on forming forestry commission, on forming a minerals commission. Na jomama aya diebi. Onim de oba ability. On forming constitution, forming commission, and was acting. There is no commission. Or the acting CEO. It will be forced forestry commission by the Jumano. SCA board, governing board, consisting of these people. But when you go by governing board name and why acting chief executive. So if you want to see how dangerous the plan is, in the next base 6 months to 8 months, see a forest entry permit here. So you see the Bema a concession. No my concession, a Beko forest munyasa. As will be the man forest entry permit. Now, why the boy I made me execute one? And he was branded me a boyana and your words now. Nadia Yasha said, me. I see the Minerals Commission, Dr. Hughes Brown, the Forestry Commission. You walk out to go do and it will be entry permit to the forest. And you want more. And only a year I see Dr. Hughes Brown a year. Na omoye we ni wi a na ye kwa kopɛ gold no ese de koma obi ye ko create a gold board no one da no omo de ba hye same jamfi ase eti no mo se same jamfi na oversee the creation of the gold board omo de ba hye na se. First of all the national say gold no e PMMC kofi And per the act na establish PMMC no. One more man so much check the purity and the assay. The cash assay export or more export gold no. PMMC one export gold. And as some can say or gold board in the bay the national assay. That means you have a good PMMC no. After some can say the gold board is going to be the sole buyer of gold in the whole country. The danger in what they are trying to do there, you guys are not seeing it. Imagine not the gold of this nation. It is a now to way. Gentle cocoa for and here one more. And it's a cocoa board, no or what price market here. Okay, so Eti say no we na mo kam no sa small scale miners na mo kam eti man kan kire mo say me dem fi kwaje world price market your pen no dey bebrem and am say world price market for gold 13,000 but the mamo 8,000 eti menya day dani ko so bo no mo ntie ko so bo mama no so ba be research no so about the setting up gold board, which will behave like cocoa board. I want the better gold, the one gun, and it's now we a gold exporter. We need to miss our cotton gold money. It is what cocoa J and your world market price of gold bar. Your pen on the Bama. I don't know, you know. It's so dangerous. It's a bedroom, a Lucas or cotton wow good. No one told my banya. It is against the law. You bet you said you know cotton cocoa or could buy a child. And yet here cocoa that is also for sure. Danny, and Yana Govi, General, and Yana, Samija Viacote task force, so they bet you also go to them over. Make our way to the months ago. I was your manka. I can't tell months ago. A famous Ibrahim Mama Diana Mekan 3 months ago. And Komobi Corso, leakage Baha, the catch. See, I share we. After Manfoni Dimate, after Muntia, baby, I'm Ibrahim Mama, Munti. This year, gold in our better. No wonder said, Ibrahim Mama interested in our box IGB. After you go in our one. Okay. It's Mekanya Samo Govi, Mekanya Sam, Medibesian and Mekase. No wonder say Ibrahim Mama interested in our box IGB. If Senabim giving him After Musa Ibrahim Mama, Bokaje Black Water, a year beyond you pay $5 billion a free. I said, Ibrahim Mama company butum. And you saw more Jeffrey by one some, Azuma for one wife for some, and you don't hear me. Man for the second chamber can be men can't dear baby. Said the Mopano. Ibrahim, morning baby. Damai mice and Ibrahim, we are Jacob. What? Mr. Awa. I was so Ibrahim. I was so box side. We are watch it. I'm for no changing. We are in the young farmer. Go visit we know a general. My colleague, your mama may be frab or the man. And your mama caught that you know was there be my young and terminal be frab and one. I really answer farmer into what the man at the beginning of Namamu. So it won't train my baby as your friend is. You wait what the golden in man. Na Ibrahim wada ma go first the account. Ji Newmont to the account was a man for what Jimmy. And to what year now what Chanama a yellow for cement me. Near boy some amount share. What year now what Chanano eye doctor. I could let you say another record. Number for a moment share. Oyade. Ibrahim Day. Ibra Shofe. And also I will be a man for no what the brother Kakra. No man for no. No, I did Brazil now. Hey, Govi. Now, Ibrahim in the company. Echo J, Sigafri Merchant Bank. And Jama Merchant Bank, who you be a UMB. And Ibrahim company. Now, man for the refi. Now, can you summon Yanka? Ibrahim Mama says our company in the company Naje. Mato voter yes, sir. Now, a career sales $100 million. From 2022, when yes, you can know a mama for no time my idea to forcing echo that board so echo was a year and a bank of investment. You require $100 million. Now, you then I said, Bisa Okopabusi or bank. Govi, Ibrahim Mama was no Oscar. And so $100 million loan no, from 2022 no, then son come on his own merit. So send a brother be a president. So say to force him be a I feel Muslim make a day. Many can why? Many can. I am aluminium no. Jini na what?
Ibra collect.
Ibra we are not talking about what Charles Nelson. When you are tortured Zuma Nelson, general. When you are tortured Zuma Nelson, man for no now obejo $5 billion a year. No, you won't get the chili go for. I shall be any. I shall want one. No one yet. I'm not going to say.
Agradaaba.
Ibra collect.
Ibrahim Amosko. Oscar Ibrahim Oscar. No Oscar. 300 million or so loan or the company Universal Bank. Then I didn't see. Me na Brome market for o say a business be no in Botumska. It loan. Na loan no ka ba kogye a. Ye hwe investment. Ni a hwe sika wo. Ni a bia to so ma say ni loan. Na Ibrahim ama wo sika ye so more than 700 million in asset. No one pay loan $100 million. Then you say the brother Baba mu ansa na sent me aka. Chauffeur. Yes, Ibrahim ama wo a private jet. Go in a private jet ne boy say. Yet yana na mo ane so akoto bi. Say no on try. Na private jet ne kura to bia. The boy at $3 million. Ne ya tetron kakran kakran. Itu betwi. Ti manfo no hunu. Ibrahim mi we kan o. Fa ni nyina.
Ibra collect.
We are yin kakra kakra mo. Why? Social media for mo mu kakra kakra.
Na encounter free journalist.
No,
I bet now. Yeah, pay as you go for.
It might be the sign and network. So when you said they should come back, what were you expecting? You know, box site no. I found one position ba fa no. Where they go no moje. Say na no da mind the omaje. Ana a black vote omaje. Ibrahim and stop you ho. Genuine. And your mama say for your mama you to so. Or say it is time that Ghanaians own the good. Now, won't you mean no ya contamine in Azerbaijan? Your mama. Won't you mean Azerbaijan now? And now we're Kutonuni. Mon come correct. Your mama can correct when you ask within security. Now, for young she as someone your mama kind. Your mama say, a Kufuaro can say he doesn't, he's too old to be corrupt. Because no, himself in your number, we are. Danny, enjoy your mama on that. Now, for your cheeria, my baby says, your mama, one area mouth. Your mama say, a good father say, he's too old to be corrupt. Because he knows that his brothers will steal for him.
Exactly.
John Otakyei. Yamana Meka. Now, for you, beside your mama, so say, why in area ma wo? Send one else will be in your baby. Now, this time around, one area ma wo.
That's him. I said, you hand him.
Your Excellency, respectfully, Mameka se minchiro. Abana ye de ball techino. What ye de can dia ball ba. And wakwaba. And a wound siari. Na wo ye de wo ye na. The bedroom and bruka. Aria bano. To wo ye de grader.
Exactly.
She no makawono. Danny, video na the tuto so last one page so no. Search for the one that your mama can say. A good for the sending you no we are man. You must say your mama so no one area man. Won't come correct.
Question of Danny, page is so.
Danny page so the video is there. Now for yenti. Na message your mama me can't so much on there. Me never come. Hey, opa we are man for no. Feri na ma Oba Sharaf. Feri na ma Ibrahim mama. Nenipa mi no na do amemu ni bakwa wie. Oba Sharaf and Onia Ibrahim. The people are sleeping so they can't see. But when finally they get awakened, the same way Agabi watch that Bumpty. I know more maka. Emma Kufuor do amemu ni yes and yeah. saa na wo nso nua no bɛmu a bɛmu na yɛ deɛ